23, Hannah Porter. And number 30, Abby Bolden. The Lady Eagles are coached by Zach Fern, Chris Lee, and Coach Truman.
All right, folks, we're coming at you for some Summertown Middle School basketball like we've done most of the year. We're here, do or die, win or go home. We are in where are we at, Will?
We're in Fayetteville, Tennessee.
Yeah,
today.
still in Fayetteville. Playing against South Lincoln Eagles. Adam Lindsay here with me. This is Guthrie Mason. He'll have the broadcast for the boys. Glad to have him back. He had an eyeball problem.
Yep.
He's made it back alive. Falling apart when we get old.
Yeah, my wife got fed up with my mouth. She finally decided to put a fist to it, so,
Well, we got a quick start here. The tip's going to go to the Lady Eagles of Summertown, and they're going to go down and miss a basket. It's going to go over to South Lincoln. Here we go. Got a steal by Summertown. Over to Busby. Going to bring it up. See what they're playing on defense. See if we can't get some easy baskets here. It's going to take a lot of things to go right for us to win here tonight, I'm afraid. They are the higher seed. We are in a bigger gym. Historically, we don't do too well in a bigger gym. Emerson inbound. Into Woods. Emerson's going to set it back up. Looking at wow, is that a two? What is that, Adam?
Well,
is that
it originally looked like a 3-2.
Yeah.
But the girl on the end is kind of dropping down there. So I think maybe if we could, the next possession.
And the top wing seems to be sinking back, almost like a 1-2-2, which is very uncommon. Mason's going to come down with a rebound and get it to Busby after the air ball. Here come the Eagles. They're looking to trap, and they do. I can tell early they're going to be looking to get out and go. Good hustle there. Looks like we got a foul called here. I thought we'd have a jump ball. It's going to go against the Eagles. Against Ella Busby. That's her first.
Guthrie, and it looked like it's going to come down to if we can, kind of like the South Lawrence game a few days back, can we handle the pressure?
Yep. And
that they're going to.
It looks like that's going to be their bread and butter. I mean, they look real aggressive at half court there. That's going to be a 2 for South Lincoln. Mason with it. Goes to Busby. They beat the press. Up ahead to Holden. Holden over to Woods. Woods throws it at her feet there. Holden falls down, got lucky to get her leg out of there. South Lincoln's going to come out with it. They're going to call her for the walk.
I'm not really sure what South Lincoln's doing in the half court, but I did see that time, you don't see it very often, it actually looked like a 3-1-1 full court.
Yeah, you don't see that very often at all.
And I don't know, maybe somebody's out of position.
Unless they're doing a 1-2-1-1 and they're just playing really aggressive.
Maybe.
There are definitely holes in the defense for us to take advantage of, but they look real quick. Woods going to take the baseline up and miss the layup. South Lincoln's going to come out with it. That's number 15 with a rebound. Gibson ahead to 20, Dixon. Dixon's going to be handling the ball for him. Up with the left hand, no good. 15, Gibson's going to get the rebound and miss, no good. And here comes Emerson. She's going to try to take it all the way, and she should. Back out to Busby. Oh, and Busby's going to get hit hard. And Dixon's going to pick her up off the floor.
It looks like South Lincoln's basically trying to push Summertown at a speed that they're not comfortable playing at. And until they make them pay for it, they're going to keep up the pressure, and I don't blame them. And
the scouting report said they would press us all game, no matter what the score was. So we'll see if that remains true.
Well, and you've got to make shots like that right there.
Yeah,
those open shots that you penetrate and kick, and we've got to hit the boards too.
Yeah, that's several offensive rebounds already. Woods with it, comes out after the miss. They're going to get her for the walk.
You wonder if you wonder if you don't get a timeout right here and kind of calm things down a little bit. Maybe
yeah.
kind of regroup. I mean, it's just a 2-0 game.
But the first quarter normally wins you quite a bit. I mean,
and you don't want it to get snowballing on you right here.
And like we
Nice
said,
job.
this is a large gym. Busby's going to get the steal. She's going to get pushed plumb out of bounds, and they finally call it. Foul's going to go against number 23.
Porter. I had quarter. I'm glad he said that.
Yeah, I did too. I have quarter as well.
When you get older, I guess the eyes and then the ears start going. Right.
The scorebook over there had quarter, so it very well could be. Emerson inbounds to Busby in the corner for 3, and it's no good, nothing but air. Here comes South Lincoln, ahead to Dixon. She's going to miss the layup, and she's going to come back after it and knock it out of bounds. Dixon is definitely the focal point of the offense. Her and Miss number 15, Gibson, who has done a good job on the board.
We might be able to see what's going on. They're dropping back in here. This is a
1-2-2. Half-court defense.
And it looks like they might be trapping out of it. At least they have been.
I think they've had a couple fouls early, which might cause them to sink back a little bit. There's another foul. That's going to go on 11.
And, you know, Summertown's starting to rack them up a little bit, too, with the fouls. But with a team that's putting this amount of pressure, you know, penetrating, forcing them to slide their feet, getting to the free throw line, that'll slack the defense off a little bit. There you go again, see.
That's going to be 2.
I think you've got to keep working, getting into that lane and forcing them to have to move and slide their feet.
They're not going to, the refs are going to call it pretty, I'm not going to say tight, but they're going to call the fouls when they're happening, especially the reach-ins.
And I will say all the fouls so far have been clearly, easy calls if you're an official.
Right.
I mean, they've made the right calls plenty of times.
Gibson's going to get the rebound and chunk it deep, and Emerson's going to be there to receive it. And here she comes. Busby with it at the top of the key. She's going to throw it up left-handed and get fouled.
You know, you're looking here at 2 minutes left to go here in the first quarter, and that is their 5th team foul.
Yep. That'll be 35. Now, I haven't heard a foul on their two main players there, it seems, 15 and 20. That'll be who we want to get into trouble a little bit. 20 has 1. Will's telling me 20 has 1.
Yeah. Well, and at the rate the fouls are coming up, you know, it might come back to what we talked about earlier in the year, Guthrie, and that's free throws.
Yep. Summertown to inbound. Nothing there. Emerson's going to kick it out to Gillum, who just came in the game for Mason. Woods has it on the elbow. She's going to kick it out to nobody. Turnover, Summertown. South Lincoln's going to get the ball.
Well, she had 2 open players.
And threw it right between them.
And went right between both of them. So, I mean, you know.
She didn't want to show favoritism.
No, I understand. But, of course, the 2, they really didn't make a strong concerted effort to go after it either one of them. Nice play there.
That's going to be Gibson again on the rebound in the 2. Campbell was there but didn't get a body on her. They're going to throw it. Busby's going to throw it to Gillum. She's going to lose it. Gibson's got it. Come out with it. Gibson kind of one of those all-over players so far, it seems. Now Dixon with it. The lefty up on the baseline. It's good. Looks like she shot that shot a few times. That's going to bring your score 6-0. South Lincoln is in the lead with 1 minute 27 seconds to go in the first quarter. There's a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Basketball on the X-Sports Network.
Are you craving some fresh steak? Striker's Steakhouse has a great selection of fresh steak, chicken, and more. Catering options are also available for events such as weddings, holiday parties, and corporate events. We are ready to serve your large group with exceptional food in our party room, too. Stop in at Striker's Steakhouse for the best steak in Middle Tennessee at 321 Cruz Street, or give us a call at 931-244-7457 to ask about catering options or party reservations. That's Striker's Steakhouse.
All right, we're back here. It's going to be Summertown's ball. They're coming up against the, again, 1-2-2 defense of South Lincoln. Busby with it. Kicks it over to Woods on the wing, to the corner to Emerson. She's got to cut through there and get out of the way. Don't want to be trapped. You can dribble. Woods to Campbell. She's going to get bumped, no call. Gillum's going to get the offensive rebound, kick it out to Busby. Good rebound by Gillum. Busby's going to go up, and it's going to be good, looks like. Let's see if he can. Basket is good. Busby's going to go to the line for 1. Good shot there by Busby.
And, you know, I think you're seeing, too, Guthrie, when that ball goes to the side or goes into a corner or to the deep wing, they're trapping.
Right.
And if you get it in there, you've got to get it back out, and you've got to attack that thing from the top and the middle and get into those big gaps right in the middle of the lane.
Ball's going to be saved by South Lincoln there to Busby, and Busby's going to go up for the left-handed layup and score there. Now as South Lincoln's come down the floor, Dixon's with it. She's setting it up, gives her a crossover. She's going to be stripped out by Emerson. Now she's going to go get it back from Woods. Woods is going to hammer her, no call. Busby's going to foul, and no call there either. Busby with it. Over to Woods. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Summertown has cut it to 2, ahead to Emerson, who settles it down. They're going to get her for the walk.
The crazy thing is, Guthrie, I firmly believe there was at least 4 fouls on that other end by Summertown, and I don't know about that walk, but there was actually one of those fouls. I believe it was the first one. My ears are bad, but I think I heard some frying skin.
Oh, yeah.
From up here.
I think
how it wasn't called. I believe it was Emerson.
Yeah.
But, hey, they're letting them play. That's one thing you got to say.
On one end, I mean, they've been pretty picky. Busby's going to get the steal there with 10 seconds to go. That's thrown away by Dixon. She's going to have to go here. 7 seconds. She's going to go up and score the layup. That's 2. That's going to tie the game 6-6. And that's where we'll end the first quarter. So quick 6 points there at the end of the first quarter within the last minute to tie this thing up. We're not out of it yet, so we'll be back for the second quarter action right after this. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Basketball on the X-Sports Network.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4.
All right, here we go. Second quarter action. South Lincoln with the ball. Dixon's going to be having out to set it up at the top of the key. She's going to drive, go up for the layup, and miss. Dixon is very quick, and she can handle the ball well. Mason with it, and Dixon's going to steal it. I would have gave her the steal. I don't know that Mason double dribbled, but she did lose the ball. So either way, it would have been their ball. It's going to be South Lincoln on the end here to inbound. Looking, nothing there. She tossed it out to Dixon, top of the key. She's going to drive down the lane for 2 and miss. Woods comes down with it, gets it out to Emerson. They're going to have to get down the floor and get Dixon away from the ball.
Well, and the other thing, too, Guthrie, Dixon's left-handed.
Yep.
And she's attacked the rim not 10 times in this game possibly, and every time with the left hand. You've got to get over there, and I'm living that. I'm saying that from experience because growing up, it took me a few years till I developed a right hand too.
Right.
But you've got to get over there and cut that left hand off. She will wear you out.
And she's one of the few lefties we've seen this year. Yeah. So I mean, and with her speed, I mean that's something we're not used to either. Well, so to shut that off, everybody's looking for a righty. Good defense there by Emerson. They're going to call the push. I thought it was pretty good defense. She might have got away with a reach. I mean, reached in, but I don't know about a push there. But she did shut the left off, and you're right. Dixon could not go right. Yeah. Just like most of our girls don't go left.
And if you notice, the ball screens that they're setting for her at the top are designed for her to go left.
Yep. And we got to clear out here. They're going to clear it out.
Hand. Yeah.
They're going to clear it out, and she's missed another layup. So out of all the time she's drove, she's not come away with many points. Busby's going to take it to the up for a layup and miss. No call. It's going to stay with Summertown.
I don't know if that wasn't a bad no call, to be honest. She had position.
Yeah, she went around her. So
she went around her.
I would like to see Busby pull up a little baby jumper off the backboard right there. Yeah. Busby's going to get it on the corner and miss. Nobody back there. Now Busby's going to get her own rebound. Here we go again. Busby does have all 6 points for the Lady Eagles. Into Holden. Holden's going to go off the backboard. No good. Rebound 23. Porter, whichever one it was, is going to go the full length of the floor and score 2 for South Lincoln. Did he say Porter or Quarter? He's got Quarter wrote down. we'll apologize ahead if we're getting it wrong. But Busby with it at the top of the key, looking, a lot of trap. 3 people on her. She's got to have some help. Here comes 35. And misses. She's blocked. Mason's going to come away with it. She's looking. Everybody's ran off and left again. They're going to call a 20-second timeout from Summertown to bail her out. Everybody's leaving on that trap. That's a dangerous thing to do. We'll take a short break with them. Your score 8-6. Summertown leads. You're listening to Summertown Middle School basketball on the X Sports Network.
It's the wall-to-wall clearance sale going on now at Story & Lee Furniture. Save hundreds of dollars off floor samples, one-of-a-kinds, and even as-is models. We've slashed prices to make room for our 2022 inventory. Bedrooms, mattresses, dining rooms, leather furniture, and so much more. With collections of famous name brands from all over the world. Hundreds of items marked down at liquidation prices. It's the Story & Lee Furniture wall-to-wall clearance sale going on right now.
All right, we're back after the quick timeout. Smart timeout there from Summertown. Kind of bailed Mason out of the trap and maybe lets them calm down and see what's there. Woods is going to pass it along the baseline to Mason, and she's going to lose it. Now she's in the trap. She gets it out to Woods. Woods to Holden. Holden to Gillum.
Nice.
Oh, and she misses the layup. Very good effort there. Hands up, timeout. It's going to go to South Lincoln. Very good passing there.
Well,
good
and that's the
movement
recipe.
Of the ball.
The 2 times we've really broke apart that zone is when you go to move the ball to the sideline, get it out before the press comes, and right into the middle. You have the numbers when you can do that.
Yeah, in a 3-2, that tells you where they're really concerned about their pressure. All the pressure's at half court. Yep. So that tells you somebody under the goal should be able to move the ball and find a hole. So if we can move the ball inside, even to that high post, and then even hit a back door or a baseline right there, cut, we should. We found holes in the goal. We just can't. Or in the defense, we just haven't made a layup.
I think South Lincoln has also, I'm sure their coach talked to them about their foul situation because they racked up 5 fouls in the drop of a hat.
Yeah.
They've kind of really, so if you're going to attack them, right now would be the time to do it because I don't think they are going
they're going to try to be a little
more
bit
than
softer,
they have to right now.
Here comes 23, that's quarter. Guarded by Woods. She beats Woods down. Goes up for 2. She's going to be fouled and miss the shot. She'll go to the line for 2.
Foul on number 22, Olivia Woods. Her first, team 4th, going to the line shooting 2, number 23, Hannah Porter.
Okay. He did say quarter that time.
Yeah.
Okay. First shot's up and good. She gets the shooter's roll. And we are on the visitor side today for the game, and this is a pretty large gym. I don't know how much you can see on the camera. But we are way up in the what we would call the Eagle's Nest at home, but it's much higher than our gym.
Yeah, a lot.
It is a little bit older gym like bleachers, but the floor it's a very nice gym. It's large, which, like I said earlier, we've struggled with that, but it seems like we're going to go with layups. So if we can stay with layups and make layups, we'll be fine. To the corner to Emerson, they're going to trap. She dribbles to try to get out, and she's pushed, and no call, and they're just going to call it out of bounds. Definitely bumped there on the baseline.
And I believe, and that was a foul, Guthrie, but you've got to stay out of that corner.
Yeah, that's dead man's lane.
Against this defense, that's
what they're begging you to do.
Yeah, you go exactly where you're supposed to go.
Dixon's going to cross her over and get inside and then lose it. Emerson's going to come away. She's got a wolf behind her. They call it out. Good job talking over to Busby. Right here's where you got to kick the ball fast. Move it with a skip. Inside to Holden. Holden over to Woods. It's going to be tipped by 23. That's quarter, and she's going to be out on the break all the way up for 2. No good. No call, no good. Busby's got it. Dixon's going to take it from her. They're going to wipe off the shot, and they're going to call the foul on Busby. As she was falling, she got a hold of her leg, which is probably the right call. Again, Busby was alone, and we had ran off and left her a little bit. Now Busby's going to go out. That's going to be probably 2 on her. Is that right, Will? That's going to be 2 on Busby, so that's big there. Dixon's going to take it in, miss the layup. Gillum's going to come away with it. Now over to Mason. Everybody's ran off. We got to stay back with her. Gillum's going to take it all the way. It's going to bounce off of South Lincoln and stay here with the Eagles. Emerson's going to be inbounding. And now they move. There it is inside the Woods. Good pass. Good shot. I think that was probably clean.
Yeah.
But Woods is going to go to the line for 2. Good pass there by Emerson to thread the needle.
You know, South Lincoln does a really good job on that full court press. When that ball handler loses sight of the defender, that's when the trap comes.
Yep.
You know, we did that a lot when I played high school. Worked on it all the time, and it's very effective. If you turn your eyes away from that defender and you look around and that trap's there, it spells trouble a lot of times. Got to keep your head up.
So Woods has now shot. This will be her 3rd. I don't know if there was a line violation or if the refs just gave it to her early, but she ended up getting 3 shots, but she missed all of them. 10-6 is your score. 2 minutes, 42 seconds to go. Dixon's going to go up with a nice fake crossover lefty layup. She is a lefty, as we said before, and she is very strong with it. But I haven't seen her go right yet. Inside to Holden, not a very good pass there from Woods, and it's knocked away. The layup's going to go off the backboard, no good, but South Lincoln's number 23 Quarter is going to be there for the rebound and put it back up. In the corner to Mason, definitely where you do not want to be. She gets slapped and pushed down, and they're going to call a walk.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but it goes back to you get back into that corner. Bad things are going to happen, right or wrong, you know. And I agree though. I didn't see that travel. I firmly believe it was a foul, but.
Yeah, I don't give her much credit, but I think she got a pretty good smack there. But
yeah, I agree.
At the same time, I would tell her stay out of the corner, which I told her before the game, stay out of the corner. Dixon with it here. She's trying to do a little ISO here. They're going to try to come pick for her. Nope. She's going to pass it over now back to Dixon. 1 minute, 40 seconds to go. Emerson Garden Dixon. She is very quick. Handles the ball really well. That's going to be a 3 from Quarter, no good. Long rebound is going to go to 15 Gibson. Now to Quarter again, who is all over. She gets hammered and no call. Gibson's going to come out with it. Several no calls there. Busby on her. Mason on Quarter. Fires up the long 2, no good. And Woods is going to come out with it. Got to get the ball moving with a pass. And here comes Busby. She's going to go all the way and lay it up, and it's going to be good for 2. So that's going to bring your score. I apologize. I might have said we were leading earlier. We are not. 14-8 is now the score. Summertown is trailing. And Busby does have all 8, according to Mr. Will Pettis, and I believe he is right. But there is a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with him. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Basketball on the X-Sports Network.
Hey friends, this is Barry Doss. Over the past 30 years, Doss Brothers Incorporated has grown from its humble beginnings to working daily to build the future of Lawrence and surrounding counties. From breaking ground to opening day, Doss Brothers has been there every step of the way for many businesses, industries, and homeowners in our community. With nearly 40 years under our belt and the blessing of every new day, we strive to keep building the foundation of our communities tomorrow. We are Doss Brothers, proudly building progress in Southern Tennessee.
All right, we're back. 1 minute, 9 seconds to go in the first quarter. Summertown does trail 14-8. Been a pretty aggressive first half here. The refs started out calling several fouls, and now they backed off to not calling any. Good pass from Dixon inside to Gibson. An easy 2. Called him not looking. Deadly, deadly pass right there. Really nice. Now Busby's going to get pushed from behind from 30. That's going to be Bolden. That'll be her second foul. Team foul 8, so Busby will go to the line for 1-1. That could, it could be, like we said earlier, free throws could be very important early or late in the game. Busby's first shot's going to be good. Again, she does have all 9 points. 46 seconds to go. Second shot up and no good. Holden had her beat, but the ball bounced over her head. And here comes Quarter. She's going to set it up the top of the key with Busby Garden. Busby does have 2. She's going to fire the 3, miss it. Holden's going to get the rebound. Throw it ahead, trying to throw it to Busby, and it's tipped out by Dixon. It's going to go to Summertown.
You know, if you can get a 2 here, cut that 16-11. That's not a bad situation being down only 5 going into the half.
Yeah, I agree.
If you can, especially the way, how inconsistently we've played this first half.
Busby's going to pass into Woods. She got away with a walk there. Now Busby's going to get it. Ball was tipped. No over and back. Busby's going to try to drive. Throw it up. She's going to be fouled by Gibson. That's big because Gibson had just came off the bench. She'll go to the line for 2. We just, like the last game, we're very timid on offense. We put a lot of pressure on Ella to score and be a scorer and handle the ball, which is fine in most cases, but you still have to have some, supporting cast to score. And it's not that we can't, it's just that we're a little bit timid. Both free throws from Busby are good. 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Here comes Dixon. She gets down quick. Emerson's going to knock it away. Now Corder's going to jump on top of Woods, and they're going to get the jump ball. That's not a very good call there.
If you don't get the ball to Busby here, you got 5 seconds for her to
5
attack.
seconds, yep.
Go,
5.3.
don't stop.
Got to go
Just
quick, all the way to go, as hard as you can go.
Yep.
She's going to choose to shoot the 3 and miss it. Nothing but the backboard. I don't know if I wouldn't have liked to see her try to go. 5 seconds isn't very much time, but to draw a foul there would have been pretty nice. 16-11 is your score. South Lincoln does lead at the half. We'll be back for third quarter action after this. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Basketball on the X Sports Network.
Today she finished with 23 kills and only 1 error and a hitting percentage of 568. From Summertown, number 23, Kate.
Burleson. This one is up. No good. She missed them both. But Campbell at the buzzer, and it counts! Carly Campbell hits it at the buzzer, and it's in. But Campbell at the buzzer, and it counts! Carly Campbell hits it at the buzzer, and it's in. Carly Campbell saving the day for Summertown. At the buzzer, Campbell finished with 10 points. She got that one to go.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name-brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Hey folks, this is Fred Webb, principal broker and owner of United Country Southern Tennessee Realty in Lawrenceburg. Your local Realtree Land Pro agent specializing in country homes, farms, and land. If you're thinking about selling or would like a free comparative market analysis to see what your property is worth, please give us a call at 931-244-7126. We market your property worldwide to get you the most exposure, which in turn gets you the highest price.
All right, we're back here for our second half. Again, this is win or go home. Adam, I think we did a pretty good job of displaying what we saw in the first half, but what do we got to do to pull it out here?
Well, two things I think you've got to do is you've got to manage that pressure better. You know, you can't give them easy baskets off turnovers, especially in the full court. And, you know, number two, when Summertown was attacking the basket early on and drawing fouls, you could tell their defensive pressure started to kind of wane a little bit. I think that's the key, and you got to control Dixon.
Yeah, I mean, you
got to cut that left hand off. I mean, she might beat me, but she'd beat me with the right hand.
Yeah, or I would foul out of the game.
Yeah, one of the two.
Yeah,
they've got to cut that off. I really hope they. Of course, here we talk about it. She goes right.
Yep, she goes in, and Holden's going to knock it loose and get it, and they're going to call the jump ball. Good job by Holden. She got over in front of her, but you could see Dixon was going right at it.
Well, you've got two choices. You're either going to have to cut the left hand off, or you're going to have a ton of help when she gets there.
Busby's going to go attacking all the way and score the layup for 2. Quick score for Ella Busby. They sagged back. Now, Dixon was the only one in the press there, and she was backpedaling. Now she's going to go down the floor and be blocked by Emerson. And now Mason's going to have it and throw it ahead to Busby. Busby's going to miss the layup. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with Summertown. A little bit quicker pass there. Good head fake by Busby. Just missed the layup. And that's been the plague of both our middle school teams this year, is just making a layup. And, again, it's not from lack of effort. We just hadn't got the friendly rolls. Now they're going to get a trap. Good defense as long as they don't reach here. Summertown trap. Quarter just throws it out ahead, and they've beat her down all the way by herself. She's going to make the layup. That is number 4, Bragg. First time I've called her name tonight. I think she might have been one of the ones that got in the early foul trouble. Here comes Emerson. Over to Woods. Woods loses the handle on it. They throw it out in front to Dixon. Good lead pass there. Dixon's going to miss the layup. Quarter's going to be there and knock it out. Busby's going to go ahead of everybody. Here comes Busby. Up for 2, and it's good.
I think they might have gotten a foul call there, too.
Yeah, on number 30, she might have got away with one there. She come flying down the floor. She's a fast young lady, and gave her the bump, but no call. Now Dixon with it. 18 to 15, I'm sorry. We've cut it to 3 here. Over to the wing. Shot's no good. That's going to be Gibson with a rebound. 2 rebounds, misses it. Now Dixon back out at the top again. She's looking left. Between the legs, fake crossover over to 30. Summertown has decided to lay completely off of the other players on the wings, but what they have not decided to do is rebound. 15 has got to rebound again. If that's not 8 or 9 rebounds, then you can call me a liar.
Well, and the thing about it, Scudder, Summertown's defensively is playing good enough to win the basketball game, but you cannot give a team 4, 5, 6, 7 chances off an offensive board. It doesn't matter how good they are and how good you are.
Not to to one player. Yeah. I mean, this is just one young lady who's getting them all. Pass from Dixon over. It's going to go flying out of bounds. It's going to go to Summertown. We got away with a good one there. Summertown has done a good job of they've completely let the other girls, we're going to call a tip here.
I didn't see that. I don't agree with that.
This is not the right call. He's going to override the baseline ref who was on top of the play. It's going to go to South Lincoln now. And the ball doesn't lie. Campbell's going to get the steal, and Gillum's there with her on the ground. Going to call a jump ball. Now it's going to go to Summertown.
And they've got a chance to cut it to 1 right here, good.
Yeah, they do. 18 to
15.
15.
Yeah.
Yep, 18 to 15 your score. South Lincoln does lead, but Summertown's been the aggressor. South Lincoln has turned the ball over several times early. Busby's going to go in for the layup, missed the layup, no foul, no call, and she kind of weaved her way through it. She's going to have to make the contact come to her. Gillum's going to get the steal, get it over to Busby. Busby's going to fire a long 3, and it's going to be out of bounds off the top of the backboard.
It's a good call there. It hit that support up there above the.
Yep. Very surprising. Busby doesn't normally fire that. I mean, I'm all for it. If you feel it, feel it. Now here comes Dixon. Summertown in a semi-press. Not really. Dixon's going to go one-on-one with Emerson, and Emerson's going to foul her. She's going to go to the line for 2. Emerson does have 2 really nice blocks this game, but that one didn't go so well for her.
And we're continuing to let her just go left.
I mean, I don't know that you don't, just pack it in and tell everybody, hey, if you don't know already, you should, that she's going to go left, pack it in. She's struggling passing the ball off the dribble. Dixon is. Dixon's first shot is good. Everybody's eyes should be on this young lady as she comes down the floor at all costs. And then somebody stay on 15 and get a rebound.
Yeah.
Dixon's second shot on the way, and it is no good. She's going to get her own rebound over Busby, go up, miss the layup. Wolf is Dixon. She's going to run all the way down and get it. Had Dixon made her layups tonight, she would probably have 25. She's missed several, and I don't know if that's common for her or not, but She's managed to get herself many open looks. Emerson to inbound to Woods. Woods going to fire from the free throw line. It's good. Good shot by Olivia Woods.
Very nice shot.
We look winded. We're walking up. Here comes Dixon. Summertown back in a man defense. Dixon with Busby on her. Busby does have two. Skip pass over to Gibson. Gibson back to Dixon. That could be a tongue twister. Dixon's going to fire the three. No good. Air ball. Quarter's going to try to save it, but not do it. Not do a good job of it. So it's going to go to Summertown's. Olivia's going to inbound. Woods inbound to Busby. Everybody's eyes got to be on the ball here. We got to move the ball quick. Into Campbell. She overthrows it right to Gibson. Gibson. Woods is going to poke it loose from Quarter. Good defense. Now we've got to help each other here. Quarter's going to fire up a prayer, and it's going to go in off the backboard. Nice little floater from Quarter. We've called her name a lot in spots. She's definitely a hustle player, does a good job. Emerson on the wing, inside to Campbell. Campbell's going to go up for two and miss the layup. She's going to try to get it back and not do so. They're going to throw it back across to Gibson. Gibson now bringing it up. She throws it ahead. We look winded. Both teams look winded. The floor size is starting to take its toll on us because we are moving up the floor really, really slow.
Well, and you know, when you're not handling the basketball and you're in and turning it over, you're going to get winded a lot of times. And that's not just us; it's them too.
Yeah,
they've had more turnovers probably in this quarter than they did in the first half.
Yeah, I would agree.
Talking about South Lincoln.
Yep. Dixon's going to go in and miss the layup. No call. Good no call. And again, South Lincoln's going to come out with the ball. Quarter is going to go up and miss the layup. Now Busby's on the floor. Good hustle from Busby. They're going to call a jump ball. Good job by Busby. She does pick her up after the play. Nothing wrong with good hustle on the floor. It seemed to be two well-disciplined teams that play the game the right way.
And we're having a hard time right now just getting a clean rebound. Of getting the rebound, coming down, hitting the outlet, and going. There's always hands on it, or the ball's being knocked away.
Dixon tries to go across to that's 35. I'm sorry. Now Quarter's got it. She's going to go one-on-one with Busby.
Nice move.
And spin move off the backboard. Nice shot from Quarter. Very good shot. Nice move. Busby sagged off a little bit, I think, to avoid the foul. But you got to beef up right there. 3 fouls is not the end of the world. Woods over to Gillum. Gillum inside to Busby.
Pass.
Good pass from Gillum. Busby's going to go up and be blocked. Holden's going to get it. Now knock it out to Busby. Busby's got it. And it's going to go out off of South Lincoln. And it's going to stay with Summertown. I don't know that you might not get your wind here. Into Busby. Busby thinks about it. Back to Emerson. Bad pass at her feet. Emerson's going to drive the baseline and get fouled. Good job.
That's a good call.
That's good to see that from Emerson. She's definitely an offensive threat when she wants to be. Like to see her to go to the goal and fire up some jumpers. She can out-jump anybody on the floor for sure.
And I may be wrong, Guthrie. Was that jump shot from Woods a few minutes ago the first point scored other than Busby by Summertown?
That is true.
I couldn't remember it.
So Busby has 16, now Emerson's hit her first and second. She's going to make both hers. And Emerson's going to be on Dixon. Quarter's going to bring it up with Gillum guarding. Everybody's eyes need to be on the ball, see the ball, and your player here. Gillum putting pressure on. She's going to cross the court to 35. That's Gardner. Now Quarter's got it. She gets by her, loses it, and Holden's going to come away with it ahead to Emerson. Emerson needs to go the length of the floor here. 40 seconds, she needs to score. Oh, she gets fouled, and she'll go to the line for two. Good job there by Emerson. I hope she didn't pull back out. I was hoping she would go to the lane.
Well, if you can get her attacking the way Busby has been with both of them right now, I don't know if South Lincoln can handle both of them.
Well, they are both definitely capable of it.
It just seems that the aggressor so far tonight's been Busby the majority of the time.
The last couple games have been that way. Emerson definitely can do it, no doubt. She has one of the best driving games on the floor right now for sure. She does make her first free throw. And I don't think they expect it from Emerson either because she's been kind of timid the first little bit of the game here. She does make her second, nothing but net. Now Busby applies pressure to Quarter. And she's still trying. Quarter still got it. She's going to beat it with a dribble. Two Eagles on her. Good job there by the trap. She gets out of it, throws up a prayer. No good off the backboard. Busby's going to come away, and they're going to call
30.
a foul on 30.
That's correct.
That should be 3 or 4 on her. 3 on 30.
3.
And that's going to be the third team foul, looks like.
Summertown's got a chance to tie this basketball game up, Guthrie.
Yeah, and we just were down 26 seconds to go in the first quarter. Emerson thinks about it, pass over to Busby. They're going to call it for a walk. Sure did.
I'm going to tell you, I really like for her to pull the trigger right there. She was open.
Yeah.
And as hot as she's been tonight, that's the shot you want her to take. She had a good step into the basketball. I don't know.
Dixon's going to come in for a quarter, who's had an outstanding third quarter and first half. Now they're going to get the ball to try to get it to Dixon. And Busby's going to steal it. Good job by Busby. She's going to be fouled by Dixon, no call. Busby over to Emerson for the three. No good. Not a bad shot. They're going to get Gillum with an over-the-back call there on the baseline. That's not a bad foul either. That kind of keeps you from going the length of the floor.
Foul call number 23, Maddie Gillum.
Girls need to realize there's 12.7 seconds to go in the third quarter. 23-21. Summertown trails by 2. Dixon with it. She's going to run into Woods, throw the ball away just to nobody. Number 30, Bolden, is going to chase after it but have no luck getting it. So it's going to go to Summertown here.
And if you notice, Guthrie, that turnover occurred right there when she was pushed to her right hand.
Yep. Dixon's going to guard Emerson. We could bet for a foul here. Throw it deep. No good on the heave. Not a bad decision there. Not a bad quarter for either team. We've managed to cut it to 2, and we just haven't got all the way there to tie it up. We'll be right back for the fourth quarter of action right after this. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Basketball on the X-Sports Network.
Since 1986, Southeast Carriers, Inc. has been a family-owned and operated business in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We strive to have updated equipment and technology to make our drivers' job easier. We offer large company pay and benefits with a small company atmosphere. Are you tired of just being a number when you call your current company? Here you will be known on a first-name basis, and all we ask is for you to give us an opportunity to prove that we are different than most trucking companies. For more information, visit southeastcarriers.com.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
All right, we're back. We got a fourth quarter of action, and we're almost back to where we started. We've said it all game. Fouls could play a big part in where we're at, and free throws. South Lincoln definitely the aggressive team. Inside to Holden over to Emerson. Bad pass, she had to kind of regather, goes for the layup, no good. Off the backboard. And it's none other than Gibson with a rebound. She's surely got 10 rebounds so far this game. I think she almost had 10 in one play. Gillum's going to be Gardner. She gets it back out to Quarter. Quarter's going to fire the long three. No good. Rebound going to go to Woods and Gibson on the floor. They're going to call the walk on Gibson. Good job there. Somebody's going to – I just watched there. Nobody put a body on her. We were all standing beside her, and nobody's blocked her out. Dixon's going to come back in the game. For 30, that's Garner going out. Here comes Busby. Chance to tie the game. Woods with it. Looks, inside to Holden. You can beat that inside pretty easy. Gillum's going to fire and miss. Emerson's going to get the rebound and score the 2. Good job by Millie Emerson. Very good job there to be there. Here comes Dixon. Busby Garden running with her. Holden's going to try to get over and help Quarter. I don't know where the rest of the girls were, but that was a good pass by Dixon. Over to Quarter to score the 2. We've got to get back down the floor faster than that to help out. Here comes Busby over inside to Holden. That has been there all night. Here comes Emerson with a 3, and it's a big one.
That 1-2-2, they drop it right down into the middle from the top. Everybody collapses. You kick out to the shooter, bam. It's beautiful. It's beautiful when it's done. Man.
Wow. So Dixon's going to waste no time after the big 3. We didn't have time to celebrate. Dixon got the ball in, went the length of the floor. Nobody touched her until the very end where she was fouled.
You know, Gillum got a good shot down here the previous possession. It was a little short, but, I mean, it was an open shot.
Right.
But Summertown's able to get open shots. When you attack that defense the correct way, you can get open shots.
Summertown has taken the lead. It's a 30-second timeout, but we'll take a little break with them. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Basketball on the X-Sports Network.
Hey friends, this is Barry Doss. Over the past 30 years, Doss Brothers Incorporated has grown from its humble beginnings to working daily to build the future of Lawrence and surrounding counties. From breaking ground to opening day, Doss Brothers has been there every step of the way for many businesses, industries, and homeowners in our community. With nearly 40 years under our belt and the blessing of every new day, we strive to keep building the foundation of our communities tomorrow. We are Doss Brothers, proudly building progress in Southern Tennessee.
All right, we're back here after the short timeout. There's 4 minutes, 44 seconds to go in the game. Win or go home. Summertown has taken the lead by 1, and it was not easy getting here, but we have managed to take the lead. Quarter to inbound for South Lincoln. Over to Dixon. She's going to go left, I bet you. Back to Quarter in the corner for 3. No good, air ball. Holden comes down with a good rebound out in front to Gillum. She doesn't have the numbers. Wise thing would be to look. Good job there by Gillum over to Woods. Emerson with it now. Boy, I'd like to see her get hot. Gillum inside to Holden. She's going to be hacked and no call.
Like foul.
There was some body and hand. That's going to be, should have been over the back, I believe, there too. Dixon's going to throw it out. Quarter's going to toss it up and miss it. Very out of control here. Here comes Gillum. Ahead, she's going to go all the way. Nope, she's going to lose it. Back out to Woods. Woods is going to move it around. Emerson's going to drive, kick it to Busby. Busby thinks about the 3, pulls it back. Woods thinks about it. Drives the middle, shoots the jumper. No good. Holden with a big rebound. Goes up and fouled. That's a good call there. And a good rebound by Holden.
You know, was that a beautiful possession? No. But Summertown attacked the rim, kicked the basketball. You know, they kept that defense of theirs moving off balance. And they can't, hey, you know, Summertown's starting to really looks like they're trying to figure something out right now.
They're starting to look like a team, and
they are,
and that's a good thing. They're helping each other out. Both teams are winded. A lot of standing after a shot, but Holden managed to be standing in the right place at the right time. It is a large floor, as we've said a number of times, and it shows on the girls. Now, I don't know how big South Lincoln's floor is, but this is much bigger than ours. Now they've got the trap here, and Dixon's going to come out of it. From Quarter, she's going to go up, miss the layup. Emerson's going to come out and kick it out to Busby. And here we go. On the fast break, Busby up for 2, and it's good. That's going to bring the lead up by 4 now. Throw it ahead to 11, who's going to heave it. No good. And then they're going to come out with a rebound from 35, and they're going to call a jump ball. That's going to go to South Lincoln. That could be a big jump ball later on in the game. And here comes the inbounds. South Lincoln looking winded as well. Dixon's going to fire the long jumper, and it's going to be good. Emerson gave her a little room, which you can't blame her because she's been driving. And she managed to score the jumper. That's 2 from the baseline. Here comes Emerson on in. She's going to get the foul, and they're going to call the charge.
I can't believe that.
The young lady was not in front of her. She was beside her, no doubt.
And that official had no angle whatsoever.
He was not even
call.
in his spot. He should have been in the blue where the Falcon sign is. He called it from back here.
That's
3 on Millie. Okay, all right. Emerson is guarding Dixon.
Cut her left.
She's going to take the short baby jumper and not get the roll. It's going to go out of bounds, and they're going to keep it with South Lincoln.
We've got to clear the boards.
Yeah, we've got to block out.
We're not able right now to keep them off the boards, and that's what's hurting us.
Emerson's done a good job on Dixon this fourth quarter and the third quarter, and she cannot make a layup for anything. Holden's going to keep it alive. Emerson's going to come out with it, and we're going to go on the fast break. Ahead to Busby. Busby wisely slows down here. Emerson's got it. Top of the key. She's going to set it up. Not a bad decision here. Between the legs, she's going to have to move the ball. They got a 5-second count on her. Now back to her. Move through. Woods with it. Throws it to the corner to Emerson. Inside to Holden. She's going to go up for 2. Miss it. There's Gillum. Gillum back out to Busby. She thinks about it. Nothing there. She's going to drive left-handed. And she's going to be fouled. Good call there. They tried to get her for the walk, but she has 2 steps. That's fine. Somebody needs to get back for Summertown right now. Because
I'm going to tell you, Guthrie, who's played a gutsy game tonight's Gillum.
Yeah.
She's not going to show up much on the stat sheet, but she's got a big a heart as any kid, and she's the neutralizer. When a team comes out more aggressive than us, which is most time the case, Gillum seems to neutralize that. She does a lot of things that's not going to show up in a scorebook.
Yep. Busby guarding after Woods and Holden try to get it. Dixon's going to beat everybody down, and she's going to make the layup. Not sure, but we had 2 girls stand under the goal watch that play happen. I'm not sure why they didn't step over. 29-29 to score, 2 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Over to Gillum in the corner, inside to Holden. Holden's going to go up and miss it. Ball's going to be tipped out by Holden. Good effort there. Not going to go. I noticed the ball went into Holden there, and 4 Summertown girls were standing along the 3-point line. Somebody's got to crash the weak side there. Here comes Dixon. Somebody's got to stop the ball. She's going to go all the way untouched and come back in and touch the ball. It should go to Summertown. That is correct. How she can go the length of the floor and not be touched?
Well, we're not getting any help from anybody. Once she beats her man, there's no help side defense coming. And then plus, we're still letting her just go with the left.
We got a timeout here. Good decision for the timeout. Let's catch our breath. Let's talk about Dixon. Let's decide that we're going to hold her. We're going to take a break with them, folks. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Basketball on the Exports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options.
All right, folks, we got a barn burner. 1 minute, 45 seconds to go. Game's tied up. Eagles do have the ball. Emerson's going to go ahead to Gillum. Gillum's going to take it in for the layup, miss the layup. Busby's going to try to save it. She's going to step out of bounds. It's going to go to South Lincoln. 1 minute, 34 seconds to go. As a side note, there are 5 fouls on South Lincoln's team, 4 fouls on Summertown, so not a real big anything right now. Busby's going to give her a little hump, a little push with the belly there, and they're going to get her for the push on the sideline. It's going to go to South Lincoln. That's going to be 5 fouls for the team. We were discussing during the break, Dixon has done a good job of just going all the way the length of the floor. I'm not sure that a zone wouldn't help her out. We played a great man all but on Dixon, and we've still managed to hold her down. Now Corder goes around the back into the middle of the lane and makes the jumper. Off the glass, great move from Corder. Still plenty of time, 1 minute, 18 seconds. The Eagles trail by 2. No need to get in a hurry or panic here. Emerson with it. She's going to drive the lane and throw it up and miss. Just hum it up there, and she missed. South Lincoln's going to have the ball. 1 minute to go. They throw it ahead to Corder. Spin move up, blocked by Emerson. Holden's going to come out with it. She's going to throw it right back to Gibson. And Gibson's going to score the 2. Big turnover there. And Summertown's going to call a timeout. Big turnover. Panic. We panicked a little bit there. Just not been in that situation a little bit. You got to hold that ball and get it out to your ball handlers and move it down the floor. So that's going to be a 4-point lead for South Lincoln now. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Basketball on the Exports Network.
Are you craving some fresh steak? Stryker's Steakhouse has a great selection of fresh steak, chicken, and more. Catering options are also available for events such as weddings, holiday parties, and corporate events. We are ready to serve your large group with exceptional food in our party room, too. Stay Stop in at Stryker Steakhouse for the best steak in Middle Tennessee at 321 Cruz Street, or give us a call at 931-244-7457 to ask about catering options or party reservations. That's Stryker Steakhouse in Lawrenceburg.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business.
All right, folks, it's been exciting. Regardless of the outcome, two teams came here and we've battled so far. Ball's going to be inbounds by Summertown. Gillum's going to bring it up. 46 seconds. She goes across to Busby. Busby's going to go in. She's going to get fouled. That was a tic-tac foul there compared to the rest of them.
Yep.
But we'll take it. That's going to be 16 fouls on South Lincoln. Ball's going to be on the baseline for the Eagles as they inbound. 43 seconds to go in the game. Eagles trail by 4. Need a quick one here. Throws it into Woods and throws it right at South Lincoln, and they lose the ball. Cannot panic here. Our youth cannot show. We need to make sure that we make good decisions. Ball's going to be handed over. Here comes the inbound to Holden. Jump shots up, no good. Rebound by Gibson. Need to foul here. There's no foul, we got to foul. Got to foul or get the ball. Got to foul or get the ball. They call a timeout. South Lincoln calls a timeout. Good timeout by the coach there. I think you got to take a chance and foul there and stop the clock.
Yeah.
I don't know that they knew to do that, but we lost some valuable seconds there. 29.9 seconds. It is a full timeout, so we'll take a break with them. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Basketball on the X Sports Network.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie, and we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
All right, 29.9 seconds to go. Summertown trails by 4. If you're just tuning in to listen, it has been a heck of a game, and that's an understatement. South Lincoln to inbound. Dixon does get it. They do finally get the foul, but 3 seconds go off the clock. You got to make sure they know that you're fouling. That's only going to be the 16th foul for Summertown, so they're going to have to do it again. South Lincoln went inbound. You got to get the steal here or foul immediately after. Dixon gets the ball in, and they do foul. Now we will go to the line for 1-and-1, and it will be Dixon. Dixon, I believe, is one of the few that has made a free throw tonight for South Lincoln. We still trail by 4. Summertown has 17 fouls, and we have 6. First shot's going to be good. That's going to be a 5-point lead, and that's going to be a nail if we're not careful.
I do want to let everybody know, though, at the conclusion of this game, we're going to end this broadcast, and we'll have a new game for the boys' game. So you can log back in to X Sports to watch that second game since we're playing different teams.
And that's going to bring the lead to 6. Here comes Busby. She falls down and loses the ball. South Lincoln just needs to hold the ball here, but they don't. Porter scores the layup. That's going to seal the deal. 10 seconds to go in what will be a closer game than what looks like on the scoreboard. Busby's going to go the length of the floor and miss the layup. Holden's going to rebound. Everybody's going to go on the floor, and the refs are going to let the time run out. Good game by both girls. No lack of effort here on this floor in this game. Both played an outstanding game. Dixon is probably the player of the game, and for Summertown, definitely Busby was the player of the game. She had the majority of the points, but it does take more points.
Guthrie, if you want to, I can run down our point totals real
ahead,
quickly. As far as Summertown, Busby was 17 of their 29. 9 points for Emerson, 2 for Woods, and 1 for Holden, and that rounds out the scoring for them. Busby had to pull a lot of the load tonight.
And I'm sure if you asked Ella, she would tell you that that's not her ideal way to do it either. It takes a team to win. But again, heck of a game to Ella Busby and the girls. They played a great game against a really good team that is fast and aggressive. Now we'll go to the boys. Again, we'll be ending the broadcast and starting a new one. Mr. Adam Lindsay will have that call for you. I hope as exciting as ours was. I like to see him out of breath. But as for me and Adam for this game, that's it for us. Again, Summertown falls to South Lincoln 37-29 in a hard-fought battle. Good season goes to the middle school Eagle girls. Very good season. We'll be right back with the boys' call after this. You're listening to Summertown Middle